We're coming to from Tsomo here in the Eastern Cape, where the Presidential Imbizo is taking place, the last leg of it. We are currently at a water treatment plant where it's expected that water provision will be highlighted here, that residents do not suffer when they want to have access to water. Let's bring in the Minister of Water and Sanitation, Mr. Senzo Mchunu. Sir, thanks a lot for your time. What's the backlog of water provision here in the Eastern Cape?
I can't even calculate it offhand, but I know each and every district here in the Eastern Cape and each and every municipality in the Eastern Cape, we have their own backlogs, which we are dealing with. But in the main, our concern and focus is around reticulation more than on water resources like dams. Yes, we are in the process of starting some dams towards the end of the year, and we will start with those. And then there are some bulk lines that are coming, and others are under construction, just like this one where we are. But our major concern, our major backlog is on water services. That is bringing water to households, villages and households. That's our main focus at the moment.
And when we talk about water, we speak about quality water that doesn't make people ill, particularly here in rural areas where health facilities are far-flung.
Yes, of course. The main thing is when we talk about bringing water to households, we are talking about bringing clean, quality water to all households. What we are here, and we're here for the next 7 days ourselves as DWS. We are going to, one of the things that we're going to do is to go to Nelson Mandela Bay to look at how the system is recovering after getting very close to day zero and our subsequent intervention. But of course, yeah, to answer your question, at the same time as we deal with reticulation and water services, therefore, we are also focusing on water quality.
Let's talk about leadership when it comes to water here in the Eastern Cape. Last year you appointed the interim board of the Amatola Water Board. How's it been doing, and when can we expect you to announce a permanent one?
Well, the interim board, I must say, they've done their best, and they've turned things around, and we're pleased with their work. And we will be meeting and chatting with them in order to catch up with where they are at the moment. Of course, they do brief us from time to time, but we'll be having a sit-down meeting with them. Now, the permanent one is dependent on the outcome of the court. You know, we went to court. Those who had taken us to court, they won the case. But that case is far from over because we have launched the appeal, and we're confident that we'll pull things through with the appeal, because we were not thumb-sucking why we took the stance we took at the time when we dissolved the court. But that will be subject to, as soon as we go through. In fact, I must indicate that we have done all the work. We are just at the door of announcing, which is prevented by the court action. But as soon as we remove this thing of court action against us, we will announce almost the day after.
Minister, thanks a lot for your time. Minister Senzo Mchunu of Water and Sanitation saying that they are in the Eastern Cape for the next 7 days to assess water challenges, particularly in the Nelson Mandela Bay Metro, where it was expected that it would be on day zero. He's saying that they are doing everything to avert water challenges. Back to you in studio.